Hello, I am Michael. I am the founder of C3 Concierge. C3 Concierge is a platform. C3 Concierge is many things, but today I'll be talking about C3 Concierge being a platform that allows for on site presentations at senior living communities. It makes it a whole lot easier. Think of it as the open table for having on site presentations at senior living communities, right? When you have just one community you're presenting to, it's easy. When you have 100, 200, 50, 20, it becomes way more difficult for um, for vendors, right? And I myself, I have had to do numerous presentations at communities. In fact, all the communities that I've gotten into, and even communities I haven't gotten into, I had to present at them. I had to present to residents. And the most important thing in getting there was the flyer, right? So I'm going to present and talk about and demo C3 Concierge today. And let's go. So I'm first and foremost, I'm going to log into my personal um, vendor account. I'm going to go to a community that I recently just added, so they are not situated and set up yet, so I can use them as our sandboxed account today. So the first thing as a vendor you would see, of course, you see your messages here and all that, but that's not important for today, is presentation. You want to present at a community. You want to present in multiple communities, right? So the first and foremost thing is the flyer, right? That's where it starts, right? So take, for example, you've never been to this community before, right? You've never been there. You never uh, walked in there. You don't know anyone in there. That's great. C3 Concierge meets these communities, partners with these communities, so you don't have to do that, right? All you have to do is do the thing you're great at, which is presenting, talking about your product, and being enthusiastic and great at that. So first and foremost, you're landed at this page, which is my presentations, right? This page allows you to create your flyer. That's the most important thing, starting to present at a community, right? You can either use it through C3 AI, which will just generate it. You can put images, sample flyers or sample things, and it will just generate a flyer for you, or you can do it through text. Or you can, if you have a flyer already, you just upload that, right? So I'm going to upload a sample flyer here. Steven, this is the flyer given to me by Bank of America. So I'm going to use this, right? If you notice, I removed all that information about the presenter, the location, all that, and you'd see why I removed all that. Automatically, by uploading a flyer, you see here the AI already knew who the presentation name. It just came up with a name. You can change this name, that's fine, or you can leave this. Company name. I'm logged into through my company, C3 Concierge. So of course it took my company's name. If you logged in through Merrill Lynch or Bank of America, it'll take Bank of America's name. The next thing here is the duration, just 1 hour, right? 30 minutes. Speaker. I know you mentioned Anissa, so I'm gonna put her name here as, say she's presenting. Say Anissa wants to present at Arietta. She's never been to Arietta before. She wants to present at Arietta. All she needs to do is this. She just puts her speaker title, right? And she can say staffs that will be accompanying Anita that day. Say Stephen Vella, right? Advisor, senior advisor, and the raffle and giveaway. This is the most important thing in a presentation. I have made several mistakes around this. The reason being, the raffle is what incentivizes the residents to come for these presentations, right? So not having them, it's they like the raffles, right? It's something that they look forward to when someone's presenting raffle, and it's done very easy where, because it's an AI number, the residents just have to call, that gets their name and their phone number automatically and sends it to the vendor for lead generation. It's easy to do this raffles. You can do as many raffles as you want. You just need to provide a gift or a prize that'll be won. It could be, say, a $50 gift card, right? And that's it. So when the residents call the AI number, automatically they are put into the raffle, and even before the presentation starts, you can announce the winners, right? That the residents love that. So that's what I typically do at these communities. When I instantly, once I start my presentation, I just announce the winner loud and visibly, so the residents know who won. So they know there's no foul play. Next is the internal notes. So snacks and freshmen provided. All right. And this is an important part. So of course you want to provide the communities you want to be. You can click all of them. Say you want to present to communities in the region, right? You just select, hey, I want to present to, I'm going to use these communities, right? Because he's onboarded but not fully onboarded yet. So I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to select the date, the times that work for me. You know your schedule, right? For now, eventually, the communities will have a calendar of open dates, typically like open table where it's open dates. You just select the dates that work for you that are open. But for now, you physically have to select the dates, right, that work for you. But eventually, it will be open dates because they already have calendars, right? So you're just selecting the date within that calendar. But for now, you just select dates that work for you. Hey, I can present on this day at this time. You know your schedule very well. And you just select that. PM, select as many days as you want. And you select as many. So you never have to visit these communities. You never have to know these communities. You just need to provide this information at these communities. And automatically, once you do that, you just click preview. So you see here, automatically the flyer, why I mentioned you shouldn't put the information, like the names and all that on the flyer, just the content, just what you're presenting. Just the content is important because the presenter's name can be added on, who's coming, snacks, call, the AI number of your CT concierge to book, or any relevant information like snacks and refreshments or any other thing of like how to book. So that's important to put there. And yeah, the flyer will be automatically generated, and you see the gift card down here as well. So next I'll click submit for approval. So that goes straight into approval. You can also see here all the pending presentations waiting. When a resident calls to book, their information will be here too, their name, their phone number, so you can follow up with them on their booking. So admin will choose which one. So now I'm going to log out and log back in as an admin. And I'm here now. So you see, as an admin, they'll get a notification as well. As an admin, I definitely would have gotten a notification that, hey, someone is trying to do a presentation at your community, right? And all the vendors are vetted, so they don't need to do a double vetting of the vendors coming to present, right? The presentations are typically exciting things that benefit the residents. I'm talking about vendors coming to talk about robotics, wheelchairs for seniors, fraud, things that really impact and help the residents' lives. Those are the kind of presentations that are promoted on the platform. So, the community will see this. It'll typically say, hey, okay, June 1st doesn't work, but hey, May works for us. And they click that. Automatically, it pops this up so they can see this. The communities typically know the hall on the campus that would work, or the location, so they know where to schedule this for this kind of activity. So they can put they can say like conference room 3, right? So they know it automatically puts that here, right? Because they know that. And next it'll be approved, right? So when they approve it, it's not the last step. The last step is that they have to download it, right? So you can see review and approve to see final flyer before approving. After approving, download flyer. So they also they'll be notified if they haven't downloaded. When they download it, it means they're distributing it. And next, they'll click here to download. So once that's clicked, download, automatically they can download that. And once it downloads, it just goes here. So yeah, it downloads it, and once it's downloaded, you can see here I should get a notification as a vendor. Flyer downloaded. So right, so it's locked in, right? So if I log back in here as if I log back in here as a vendor. No, sorry about that. Let me go back here. Was there yet? Yeah. Log back in here as a vendor. You can see it's approved, right? Community downloaded flyer, date and time, approved by. You see the person who it's approved by, date, location, 3. So you're all locked in. You're locked and loaded to this, right? So your flyer is ready to go. So you're locked and loaded for your presentation. Any back and forth communications that you want to have with the staff of that community, you can have with them. You just copy that email here, and typically you can message staffs directly here. So you can message them through the private message on the platform. So any coordination back and forths. And that is typically it. The residents will call the AI number to book, and once they call, you would see that here when they book, their name and their phone number, so you can also follow up with them. You never have to go to a community. You can, once C3 Concierge is in that community, you can start promoting. That's the whole idea of it. You can start promoting and having presentations at these communities. All right, thank you.